Hi everybody, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings, and I'm just here to do your card for the day on this Monday, the 21st of March. I'm going to be using the Faulkner deck as usual, the black and white version of that, just to do this card for the day. And let's put a card down and see what we've got. Tell us what's in store for us today. This card is really for the next 24 hours. So I'm aware it's a bit late in the day in the UK, but it's kind of early in the morning in the US. So I'm trying to do a card that just applies to everyone. It really applies for the next 24 hours. So if you're in the UK, this card's going to take you through to around about this sort of time tomorrow, when I will pull another card for you. Okay, so this is our card for today. Card for today is the absolutely beautiful Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups talks about, all the aces do, new beginnings. The cups suit in the particular Faulkner tarot, but also in the other tarot as well, is all about emotion. It's about love, it's about feelings, and the Ace of Cups is talking about a new love, a new connection. So if this could be a new person, or it can be something that is kind of revived, feeling that love for somebody that it might have got a bit stale, or they might have been drifting away from you and they come back to you with kind of renewed energy. It's a brilliant card for a Monday. The aces are great cards to pick on Monday. They are about the beginnings of something, and the renewed energy that brings to you at the beginning of the week is a really great thing to have around you. The Ace of Cups is not always about new people and new love. It can be about finding a passion for something, not necessarily romantic. It can be finding a passion for your task or a job or some art or the theatre or something that makes your heart sing. I've just been watching a Periscope broadcast by a guy who is at Disney World and has just been to see the Be Our Guest show at Hollywood Studios, and he broadcast from there, and it was just such a wonderful thing to see on a grey, cold-ish, fairly dreary day in London, to be there. I'm kind of almost by his side watching that wonderful show, and seeing the fun and the laughter and the smiles of all the people there in Disney World. And although on the slightly sad side, I'd quite like to be there, I was there, and it kind of put a smile on my face. So I kind of relate to this whole Ace of Cups things. I do love my Disney, and it does kind of make my heart sing. So even on a grey, miserable day in London on a Monday that a lot of people don't get very excited about, I quite like them because I quite like my job. So even on that sort of a grey day, something like that can just put a smile on your face. So even if you are feeling a little bit grey and miserable, get yourself on YouTube, look at something you like, have a little look at, I don't know, it doesn't have to be anything majorly exciting. It could be funny dogs, funny cats, funny fish, something that puts a smile on your face. For me, it happens to be cats, and it happens to be Disney. Do what it is for you. It doesn't really matter what it is, as long as it is putting a smile on your face and raising your energy, because that's what we're all about. We don't want to be stuck down in the gloomy pile. We want to be in the happy pile. I'm just going to put down an oracle card to just give us a little bit of insight into the week. We do have a full moon on the 22nd going into the 23rd. It's more sort of 23rd in the UK. I'll be posting a video about that day, and drawing a card for that day. I'll also have a blog up that you can have a look at if you would like to. All about that. I will put the links to that down below. Okay, so that, oh, how interesting. I've just been talking about it, and the card that I've drawn for the week is the Goddess of the Moon. The moon energy is going to be very, very important this week. There's a big full moon. It is in Libra, so it will be about maintaining some kind of balance, and also I'll say more about this later in the week, but there's a sense of letting go, and there's a sense of letting the new come in. This is the first new moon, full moon, after the spring equinox, so it's quite an important full moon. I will say more about that later in the week, but this card is saying that full moon energy is going to be really, really important. It is quite powerful. I will talk about the signs that affects a little bit later in the week. Astrology is not my real area of expertise, but I know a little bit about these things. I've been learning a little bit about it, so I will pass on what I've learnt, and do feel free to comment on the video or on the blog and pass on anything that you know that I could learn from. Always really happy to hear from people, especially if you've got a little bit more knowledge than I have on that particular subject. I'm more than happy to learn. So I will leave you with the Ace of Cups and the Goddess of the Moon for today. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will put this up on YouTube on my Crystal Sparkles channel. Please do go there, have a look, like it, subscribe to it. I always put my Periscope broadcast up on there more or less straight after, as soon as I can upload it. It depends how long it takes on the internet. Sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's quick. I try and have them up there for the evening so that people can have a little look at them, and do feel free to subscribe to that, because I'm going to try and put some little tarot lessons up there as well soon, which hopefully will be interesting for people. I will leave you with those two lovely cards, and have a wonderful day, and I will speak to you again tomorrow.